Okay. Yes. About talking about projecting the fear. Yes. Environment influences even unconsciously. Even when you are sleeping, you are unconscious, your mind picks up the influence. Children, young children, pick up the influence of environment starting from mother's womb, and they're up to the age of 7. Their mind is much more powerful, though they don't understand, but they pick up the feeling, and that influence is rest of their life. Okay. As one gets older, then you become more logic oriented and your mind is distracted, so you're not influenced as much. So if you want to change someone, change them from childhood. Just upbringing years are important. Environment are important because when you are exposing yourself to any violent movie or show, somehow it influences your mind. You don't think it is doing anything, but it does so. Children watch a violent show, then it gets in their mind and they take as a norm. So that fantasy and reality becomes one. So like shooting with someone with toy gun becomes same like a real gun. So violence becomes very natural. And as we project, then we project that reality and we don't see violence as violence. So this is why it's very important to stay in peaceful environment. Buddha says, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami, and Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. I take refuge in Buddha, means wise person, awakened person. Dhamma means moral living, and Sangha means group of people who are with spiritual vibration. So this is called Satsang. So you stay in an environment with people who are on positive thinking, spiritual thinking, it influences you. But if you stay with people who are violent, angry, restless, somehow it rubs on you without your knowing. And this is why it is very important to protect ourselves against different environment. So we are constantly bombarded with so many environments which are not desirable, but we don't put any effort into it. If you are, suppose, looking for a job, you look for a job which gives more money. But in that, you ignore the environment, stress, and the way you have to deal with that. If you put the price on it, the money value, you can really reduce it. So even if you make less money, but you are in the environment which is pleasing to you, you find joy, it is fulfilling. So this is why so many people, though they are successful financially, externally, but deep inside they are empty because they are not fulfilled. Okay. So environments are very important. Suppose you don't have any environment suitable, what do? Use the affirmations. Affirmations mean relax the mind, take any positive thought and dwell on it until it reaches unconscious mind and it becomes your personality. Okay, this is how when we are alone we can charge ourselves. Aloneness and loneliness is another topic. People are afraid to be alone. Alone means doing some activity, nothing to do, they get bored. Really. They want some activity. Call someone on the phone, go somewhere, window shopping, chatting, gossiping. Even they use Facebook for gossiping, phone for gossiping, instead of being quiet. So aloneness means being quiet. Being quiet is removing all the distraction of the senses. Because of senses takes the mind outside and mind gets involved, that is what produces restlessness. everyone is looking for happiness. Happiness is in proportion to quietness of the mind. And everyone basically seems to be going outward in the world, possessing things, possessing people, fame, power, belonging, parties, all these activities to find happiness. Matter of fact, it produces more restlessness.
Right.
So,
The illusion, right?
for really finding peace, just be quiet, still. Practice to be alone. Alone means without thoughts. And go inward. That is the real source of wisdom. So that is our deep inside. Like superior than the world is our body. Superior than that is energy or senses. Superior is mind and emotion. Still intellect, and then consciousness. And this consciousness is connected with universal consciousness. So we should go in that direction to find peace. Okay. All these are help. Environment, your affirmations, your thoughts, your intentions, these are all useful tools. Any thought, anyone along the line?
Friends, your friends too. I mean, your acquaintances, people you hang around.
Friends,
Yeah.
we have choice to choose the friends. We have choice to pick the job. We have choice to sleep, wake up, whatever we do. So we have so many choices. See, many times we find excuses, we don't have choice. But we always have choice. In no matter whatever situation, we have choice. In scripture say there are two kinds of choices. One choice is called Shreya, which is pleasing the senses, pleasing the mind, pleasing the ego. Other choice is Shreya, which is good for us. See, so if you choose what is good for you rather than what is pleasing, then you will be on the right path. In no matter whatever area in life, choose the Shreya. But most of us choose prayer. Prayer means that seems pleasing immediately, but long term is harmful. Simplest example, you become compulsive buyer. You see something, you like it, you buy it. That is pleasing. But then later on, you have to pay for it, you don't have money. That is what gives you suffering. So Shreya would be knowing what I need. First what I really need, necessity, then want, and then desire. And beyond desire, trying to please the world, show off. So more and more you go in that direction, more you get away from your true self. So cutting down all the necessities, and basic necessities are only few. Food, shelter and clothing. And even if we have physical disability, still we can be happy. There are so many people possessing nothing and all kind of ailments, they are happy. On the other hand, people have everything and still, just look at, people in sports, music, financial world, they are miserable. They are committing suicide. They are into drugs because they are missing the basic point, basic choice to be happy here and now.